Hi kids! Today we're going to learn about the letter S and we are going to draw Silly Snake. So let's get started. Okay, this is what we're going to draw right here, this guy. Silly Snake. There are those S's. They almost look like snakes. So we're going to start by drawing the outside of the head and this part of the body. And if you look, when I trace it with my pencil, it's the letter, or the number. What number is that, guys? 2. So we're going to start right here. Come down, and then bring it across. There is the number 2. This looks really complicated, so we have to study this a little bit before we do anything else. To make it simpler, we are going to just draw this straight line, and this straight line, which means 3 lines below. 1, 2, 3, and they're a little bit longer than the number 2. Than this bottom line. They start over a little bit more that way. All right. Next, we're going to draw the mouth or the face right here. We're going to come around and connect right here. So let's start with your pencil. Come around, make the face. Real quick turn here. And then connect up with this line. So this is a really quick turn so that the snake looks like it's the same thickness all the way around or close to. So around, real quick turn here, really tiny, and then connect up down here. See, if you just simplify a shape, drawing it's not that hard. Then we're going to do a curved line here. Now it looks like a bubble letter too. Curved line here, curved line here, curved line here, curved line here. Tail is a triangle shape. We're going to do a mouth here. Now we're going to do the face. Well, let's do the eyes first, because usually we do the eyes. The eyes are 2 ovals, and we're going to do them right over the line we drew in the beginning. So what do you think we're going to have to do to that line? You got it. We're going to have to erase. Yep. And this silly snake is looking up. So we're going to put 2 circles looking up. And this silly snake is happy. So we're just going to draw them out. The only part of the mouth shows. The other part goes to the other side. And then let's make the tongue. The tongue is actually like an upside down Y shape. Color those in if you want. Polka dots! Now guys, if you look, since the snake is skinny and these are big polka dots, and polka dots are circles, only part of the circle shows. So we're going to start by putting a circle there. Now the other part would go around the other side. We only see part of it. And then we're going to put a circle here for another polka dot, another one here, one here. You only see part of it because the other part goes around out of our viewing. One there. Let's put one here, just like the picture. This one's a little bit smaller. Make this one bigger. Here, there. And then we have a note, except I think the note is backwards. So we're going to do this. Okay, and then we're going to do one over here. Circle. So silly snake must be singing. Actually, let's make this a double note. It's like a D shape, but it's supposed to be a note. So if you think circle, stick, connect with 2 lines. Circle, stick, 1 line. So those are musical notes. All right, time for coloring. You can pick like a magenta color from your crayon box or a pink. Violet red would be fine. And let's color in the polka dots. Pink polka dots. Because it's a silly snake. Do a good job coloring. Remember, the harder you press, the brighter the color. And pink polka dots wouldn't be the S letter. What is pink polka dots? What letter starts with pink and polka dots? Yes, I heard some of you. If you said the letter P, you are correct. There we go. Nice. Or you could have used your magenta. I used violet red or red violet you could have used. And then we are going to use a green crayon from your crayon box, and this one's yellow green and this one's green, so this one's more limey and this one's more green. I'm going to use my yellow green. Oh yeah, look at it. It's kind of like bright green because it has some yellow in it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to outline everything because it's always easier if you outline what you're going to color. Take your time coloring and do a good job. We don't want to scribble. And there is time for going outside lines when you color, and there's time for staying inside the lines. It depends on what kind of art you're doing. But in this case, when we are doing our letter friends, we want to stay inside the lines. Otherwise, it looks kind of scribbly. And I have seen some of your drawings, and you guys are doing an amazing job. I cannot believe how well you are doing with your letter friends. So keep a good job up with coloring and drawing. And some of you are even doing it 2 times. You're going back and drawing them again. So feel free to do that. Okay. I think I am done coloring. Okay, if you need to, don't forget you can pause it so that you can catch up. And then the last thing we're going to do, our black crayon might be getting kind of, we've been using it time after time, so you might need to sharpen the tip. We need to take our black crayon and we're going to go over all of that pencil, and we're tracing or outlining all the pencil parts. It just finishes our page and makes it look like it's finished. And as far as sharpening crayons, unfortunately, you shouldn't sharpen your crayons in the same sharpener you sharpen your pencils, because the wax can gum up your pencil sharpener. But if you have a pencil sharpener that is just for crayons, that's okay. So in my art room, I always have crayon sharpeners, and it looks like this is getting to the point where I am going to need crayon sharpener. There we go. Outline those notes in black, and I think we are done. There is Silly Snake. And when you are done with a picture, you should always go back and look at it from far away, and I just noticed this line isn't very dark. So I'm going to darken that in a little bit and darken this in. So whenever you do art, always look at it from far away, because when you're right on top of it, you don't always see those kind of things. There we go, guys. There's Silly Snake. See you next time.